Today we're going to be trying some new food. These foods are all non-toxic for cats. So first up we have carrot. I gently steamed it and ensured that it was cool enough before I served it. As you can see, they were a little bit confused by it. They love sniffing everything, especially Bella. She'll sniff everything multiple times. So Daisy's the one who showed the most interest, and I was not surprised by this because she's the least fussy with her food, and she's eaten strange things over time. Like once I dropped some porridge oats on the floor and she ate them, and once I dropped some peas on the floor and she ate them, and she also has a habit of trying to steal my toast. I sometimes call Daisy a little puppy because to me she acts very puppy-like. She eats random things, she runs to greet you at the door, and she even makes a little yapping noise like a puppy. She's the only one who's actually really tried to steal my food. Like when she steals my toast, she grabs it with her mouth and runs off with it into another room. She'll then just bat it with her paw like it's a toy. Just like what she's doing here with the carrot. I have heard that Siberians generally display more instinctive behaviours than ragdolls. So things like playing with food is more of an instinctive hunting behaviour. She also does stuff like play with the water and drop toys into the water bowl. So next up we have banana. And you have to be careful with banana because it does have sugar in, and too much sugar isn't good for cats as it can cause diabetes and other issues. So I just gave a really small amount. But as you can see, I didn't have to worry because they were not interested at all. Not even Daisy. She barely gave it a sniff. As you will have heard earlier, Daisy is very vocal, especially in the kitchen. She doesn't really do meows, they're more like squeaks. And I think it's a Siberian thing. Poor Bella, she was just so perplexed what was going on here. So moving on to the third food, we have steamed broccoli. And again, I just steamed it gently in the microwave. So Bella came in for a sniff, and a little surprise she was not interested. But we do have some exciting news because Daisy did start to show a bit of interest in the broccoli, as we'll see. I was feeling really bad because this is around the time that they would normally get the wet food. So far, none of them had eaten anything, and I was thinking this video was going to be a fail because not any of my cats were going to eat anything. But I can always rely on Daisy to eventually give something a try. I feel like Daisy always looks sad when she eats. It's just the way her kind of brow furrows and her eyes go small. But this is how she normally looks when she eats, so don't worry. I think she was just really curious what it would taste like, and I'm not sure if she's deliberately spitting it out or it's just hard to chew. She did definitely swallow at least 2 pieces though. So it ended up with somewhat of a success because Daisy did definitely eat some broccoli, but she didn't like the carrot and she definitely didn't like the banana. I did read that broccoli, carrots and banana can be quite healthy for cats because they contain antioxidants and other vitamins and minerals, but you have to only give very small amounts. In fact, some cat foods do contain these as ingredients in small amounts. But as always, if your cat has any medical conditions or anything like that, please do check with your vet if you're going to try anything like this. It's also not something that I think I would feed them very often because I do think it's best for cats to be eating nutritionally complete cat food that has everything they need and not with too high amounts of any vitamins and too low amounts of any vitamins. But it's nice to know that Daisy will eat broccoli just in case there's ever some kind of worldwide meat shortage. I feel a bit bad that Evie and Bella didn't like any of the food, but I wasn't surprised. Evie is super picky with food. Even really nice gourmet cat food, she'll eat it once and then go off it the next day. Whereas Bella is somewhat in between, but she definitely likes her meat. So I've just ended with a bit more of Daisy playing with the carrot because I just thought it was really funny. Let me know in the comments what kind of foods you've tried with your cats. Are there any strange foods that they really like? Thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.